Beautiful souls, good afternoon from Mayan from Japan, and for the first time from our couch. It's my first time to make a video from our beautiful couch, and I don't tend to spend much time. It's usually in my wife's place. But today I got to play with different sceneries, and today's topic is actually play and how playfulness is the key element of your business and life. So if this is something that you in or not in because you forget how to play, this video is for you. Last week you saw me by the river, this week on our couch. Next week, I don't know, maybe we'll walk, or I don't know where we will be. Probably gonna be still around our home, so yeah, I will see where I'm gonna make my next video. But it's good to experiment and good to play with these different sceneries and environments. Because playfulness and play was dimmed down and suppressed within me and in me when I was a kid. You might saw my other videos or read some of my posts that I grew up in a loving family. Mom and dad was together. Of course, not everything was perfect, but in a loving environment, which I'm very grateful for. However, it came with a lot of conditioning. And I always tend to see and saw life from a serious perspective. Parents, my mom, she had to always go and hustle. She was self-employed. My dad always worked. Job is a serious thing. If you don't work, then you cannot survive. And as a kid, I grew up in this environment where work is not play. You need to be very serious about work because you cannot see work as something as play. And of course, when you are a kid, you don't understand this and you question why not. But because of the adult and the parents and all the societal influence, you learn that this is a normal thing, that life is a serious thing. Life is not a play. Work is not a play. When you grow up, you realize that it's the total opposite. It doesn't make sense to not enjoy and play. Why I have to be serious? And don't get me wrong, I tend to be a very serious person. When I'm serious, I'm very serious. I close the door when I'm focused on something. I don't want to get distracted. I want my own space. I need to be in my own world and just have my own space. But still, that essence of play is still within me, even while I'm serious, because I love to experiment and play, and I'm curious about life and about my soul and how I can guide others and create a safe space for them. As I grew up in life, I learned that I cannot do that because I need to be serious. I need to take life seriously, and I cannot just play around. I cannot build a business being playful, which the thought and the limitation, the limiting beliefs I had for a long time. Because I was not connecting the dots between my essence and what my work really is. Because for me, making this video for you and expressing myself was something that had to be serious. I cannot play with this because how I'm gonna earn money. And I don't know if from this video I'm gonna earn any money or I don't. But here's the thing. If you don't experiment, if you don't play, how do you know? You need to play, you need to experiment. You need to be in this energy of excitement and fascination, which I call playfulness. Life put you in these positions where you learn to discern what feels right for you and what's not. Especially for me, as I am someone who observes energy from the outside, I need to really ground myself and to have my own space and be with my own essence, with my own signature, in order to come back to my core. And if I tend to pick up a lot of energies of seriousness and rigidness, then I lose this essence of playfulness, which actually my core to create from. And it just feels so good and elaborating to be able to speak about topics whatever I want to speak about, like playfulness. Making this video and to talk about what the heck I want. It's so good. It feels good. This is actually what you have to get into. You have to remember this playfulness from your own childhood or even from your younger years, that playfulness is the only thing which will move your life forward without being suppressed or thinking what others are gonna think of you. That was a huge thing for me, what others are gonna think of me. I will be judged, I will be criticized, I will be not accepted. And I need to realize this is my playfulness and this is my own signature to own this, that I'm a fucking weird guy. I'm a weirdo. And that's okay to be weird. And that's okay to express yourself in a way that you want to be expressed, because it's a sense of play and fascination. And that's totally okay. And once you reach that point when you start embodying this and stop giving a damn what other people think of you, or the way you have to behave, or the certain clothes you have to wear, or whatever it is, once you reach that point where you just stop giving a damn about that and you start living your essence, then everything is gonna change for you. Because then you start to play. Literally, who cares if you post something and people will not resonate with that, or people will not relate to that, or they will criticize you? Criticism, it's the best thing you can have, because it gives you feedback on, yeah, you're doing something which works, because you get to polarize people. You don't have to be loved by everyone, only by some people. And those people will become your customers, will become your clients. I know I'm not here for everyone. And if you're watching this video until this point, you might feel that, yeah, I'm not for everyone too. I mean, yourself. And that's okay, because that's what's gonna put you in this field of and signature of, I'm just playing around and see what works and see what doesn't. And that's okay. If you are suppressed, if you are putting yourself below others because you think you cannot express your playfulness, then good luck to you. Personally, I've been through some of that relationships in my life where I went for, which I thought it's good for me in my head, but in my body and in my core, I felt it's something very, very bad. And I realized that relationship, it won't serve me. And I stepped out of that relationship. Thank God. I did, after a couple of weeks. Because that playfulness within you, within your soul, is always gonna lead you, always gonna guide you where to go. And really follow that fascination of that energy where you can just expand and play. Like I'm playing with these videos, sitting on our couch and making and recording a video and feeling completely at play. Because I just say whatever I want, I say however I want. Even though with my accent, a few years ago I was ashamed of it. Not ashamed, but kind of not feeling that I'm belonging with the way I speak because it has a texture or my tone. But that's okay. That's my signature. And now I get to own this voice, and now I get to speak this voice and really voice my own voice, which was suppressed due to conditioning, family, school. You cannot say because you have to say in a certain way. You cannot play with your voice because whatever it is. And it's all a learned behavior because your environment you are in, you think that's the only environment you have, but it's not the truth. You can change your environment anytime. You can change your job anytime. You can say, fuck it, I'm just gonna leave it. But that scarcity is holding you over how I'm gonna survive, how it's gonna happen. In 2020, when all the pandemic came around, I lost everything. I lost the life which I had in Dubai, the cars where I was living, the employee life of traveling the world as a flight attendant, having my girlfriend, now wife at the time, moving home. I lost that identity and it totally crushed me. Oh my God, so what's now and how I'm gonna be? I had debt at that time and for years I couldn't figure out how to pay it off. But it happened. I settled. I paid off. Because I trusted that essence that it's gonna work out. I came back to that playfulness energy that, okay, it's gonna work out. I will find a way. I will get there. I don't know how, but somehow I will get there. I got there. And it really hit me when I realized this one thing. That I can just play around. It doesn't matter if I lose everything today. I can just play around and recreate it. That knowing, that one thing can never be taken away from you. That acknowledgement and that remembrance of your soul's essence that you are here to play. And if you are thinking, if you are in that phase of your life where everything is starting to open up for you and you think that this is the only existence there is, then that's okay. Because it's your path and you will discover that it's not. I'm not here to tell you what to discover or what to believe, and I just wanted to really make this video on playfulness and how get to this field of energy of play. Because as souls, there are no limitations. It's just pure creation. And if it's suppressed for a long time, it's gonna show up in various things. You get sick, or you have a big trauma, you lose a parent, you lose a loved one. But always remember this essence of play, and you are here to play, because once you leave this earth, this realm of this existence, then you realize there's a much bigger picture than to just clock in, go home, watch TV, eat, and go back to your normal life, which you call job or whatever it is. But the people who are watching my videos are already in a transitional phase, or they are the entrepreneurs trying to enhance their gifts, their soul gifts into the world, but they just don't know how to package it really. So my container actually opens tomorrow. I have a waitlist for my containers, which opens tomorrow. I take on 3 people to work with, and it's a one-on-one work because I love to focus on one person. I'm gonna put the details down below this video. You can check it out. It's an invitation for you to see if it's put you in this playfulness energy on work together, exploring. I don't work with everyone. I don't like to just offer my services to everyone because energy is sacred and I don't have much of it, much quality energy to give, just very focused energy I'm here to give. So yeah, check it out and see how it feels for you. And just let me know in the comments, what are you suppressing? And why are you suppressing your playfulness? And how it really hinders your own progress, which deep within you know that the life you want to live and what you need to do, because you're just scared to take that leap and to put your voice out there or make that offer for someone or just ask someone if how they feel or what's their take on this. Much love to you and see you in the next one.